Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Ulysses, and welcome to the God Factory. Alright, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys how to get free um, chief experience or hero experience, or whatever they want to call it on this game. This game is called Chief Almighty 10,000 BC. And basically, what I'm going to tell you guys how to do is how to get free experience points for your chief. How you basic it's not totally free, but since you have to spend resources, but it doesn't cost you any money. So basically, you're going to be converting resources into hero experience, and I'll also be kind of adding a little bit of details in on how you can become or create a jumper. A jumper is someone who builds up their resources, and they build up their chief to a higher level, and then they go to a new server, and they get basically give themselves a head start on all the new players that join the game. So first, I'm just going to tell you the simple way of how to convert these resources into chief experience points. So first, you're just going to need to have some resources. So if you get your farms going, you should be able to get a good amount of resources to do this, because it's not very expensive. So I recommend using your economic buildings, and we'll see why here in a second. So we're going to demolish this so I can show you. So this will work all the way up until this will work for the entire play time of the game. I recommend only doing this if you can free complete a building. So I'll show you what that means. So here I'm gonna do a lumber mill. So I'll build it. It requires 100 lumber. I have 35,000, so I should be able to do this quite a bit. Now, this can be seen as a waste of resources, but it's really not a waste of resources if you're thinking about the conversion. And then also, if this is one of those games that you're going to be playing for a long time anyway, so what's the rush? And if you are small, or you're spending some money or whatever, and you're going to be getting beat up by big players anyway, so a good thing to do is to just understand that you're either going to pay this game or you're going to be waiting a long time. And if you're going to be waiting a long time, you may as well prepare for when you can finally try to defend yourself. So anyway, I'm not aware of any events on this game right now, but I'm sure that there are events that you can participate in. I'm not sure if you can participate in them at this low level, because my character, I think, is at level 1. And okay, so let's see. So yeah, level 1. And for the jumper aspect, you're gonna most likely want to stay level 1. Yeah, that's not very fun or whatever, but is it fun to get beat up by big players that you can't defend yourself against, lose all your resources and everything? If you're level 1, I highly doubt anybody's going to see you as a good enough target to teleport to. So I have 242 experience right now, out of 800. 242. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this. So it's 242. We built it now, and then we'll go ahead and demolish it. Alright, let's see our experience. 247. Not a lot. We got 5 experience. Doesn't seem like a lot, because it's not. Because I'm pretty sure that once you get higher levels, you're going to have to get a lot more experience points. But I'm going to show you how to do this a way that it will be worth it. So anyway, so all you do is you just keep doing that. You build it, build free, you demolish it. And if you are able to reach, if you're like level 5 or level 8, level 9, level 10, you can do this all the way. Every single time it says free. So as long as you can see this build now free, great, do it. Once you can't do that anymore, you just demolish it at that point, and then you restart the process, and you'll be getting more and more experience points. Now, wait, is there an ad gonna play, or nope? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you how to do this automatically, so that you don't have to be sitting here, because that's a little bit of experience points for doing that. So, but if you can do this in your sleep or while you're at work, maybe on your computer or some tablet that you have at home or something, just while you sleep or while you work or while you do other things or whatever, it'll be great. So it'll be more worth it, I would say. Great. Okay, so you can set up contingencies here. So I'm using an automatic clicker. It's called automatic clicker. I will put the download link for you in the description of the video. Only thing is, you can't do this on iPhone. You can do it manually on iPhone, iOS, or whatever you're using, but this is an Android thing, the automation part. I'm not sure of any iOS stuff that lets you do stuff like this. So anyway, we're going to put point number 1. So you're going to want to make sure you're timing. So you're going to set up your time in the app, the automatic clicker app. And make sure you have like a second in between each one, just so things don't overlap. So we're going to click it once, and then we're going to go ahead and build. We're going to put a point on build, and then we're going to put a point on build now free. Boom. All right, we're going to add another point. Put it right on top of that building. We'll go ahead and manually click it, and then we're going to go to info, and then we're going to make it demolish itself. And then we're going to have a confirmation, and then we're just going to let it do that. So on this confirmation, where was it? So 7 was our confirmation at the end. So what we're going to do, since that took about 2 seconds or whatever, we're going to give it we'll give it a 2.5 delay, so that it'll be able to cancel that out for you. So let's see if it works. Oops, we got an advertisement. So unfortunately, there's an ad in here that we don't want to see, but we'll go ahead and just back out of that. So as you can see, there's an advertisement involved in there, so just make sure that you get rid of the advertisement. So, and when it does that, also this little button here, they stretch out the your resolution. So what you'll have to do is you'll just have to save this. So I'll show you how to do that first. So here we go. We'll go ahead and do that again. So we'll make it. Oh wait, I don't think I clicked on it correctly. Okay, so 1 goes there. And then 2. And then 3. Oh, nope. Build now free. And then we'll come down here. 4. And then we'll go to info on 5. Oops. And then demolish with 6. And then number 7 will be confirmed. But what we'll do is we'll do the 2.5 seconds here. All right, so we'll save that, save that, save that, and then we'll come here and we'll save this configurations for Chief Almighty, Chief A, whatever, one build. We'll just do that in case I want to make different ones for level 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. All right, cool. So we'll go ahead and hit that confirmation. There's also a free button up there that you can just have it click that immediately, but I recommend just not doing that, because then it'll move. If it misses, it'll move it weird. So anyway, what am I doing? So now we're going to check and see if it works. Always check to see if it works before you go to sleep. So we'll do it. Click. I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting it do its thing. When they turn green, that means it's automation. It's automatically going. All right. So it built it. It's going back in to demolish it. Confirming it. And it did it. All right. Cool. So doing this, eventually you will run out of resources. So what you'll have to do is maybe see how many times, like set your timer for like a minute or like 5 minutes, and then maybe count how many times this does this in 5 minutes, and then say you have 100, it uses 100, and maybe it did it 100 times in 5 minutes, which is unlikely. Then you got to make sure that you put into account 100 times. What did I say? 5 minutes? I forgot what I said. Anyway, just do the math to make sure that you have enough resources stacked up, so that you can do this all throughout the night. Give yourself 8 hours, times it by 8 hours, so that you know. And then, if you don't want to worry about that, you could add yourself in, like, after this does this, I'll show you. You could add yourself another point. You could add yourself another point in at the very end to go and collect that, or and collect that, the food or whatever the heck, you know. But you're gonna have to do some troubleshooting to figure out how that's gonna time out right, because, so let's try this. Let's see if it does it right away. So it's building, it's building, it's building. Yeah, so you'll have to definitely do some timing. So basically, I can explain a little bit how to do that. So you'll do this. You'll make these 7 points, and then you'll do a whole nother series of points to 14, and you'll do a whole nother series 21 points. So you'll make it do it like 3 times, and by the time it's done it 3 times, maybe these wood ones will pop up, and then you'll add one. Instead of having 21, you'll have 22, and one of them will be to collect this, and then it'll cycle back to 1, and it'll do it like that. So just do some troubleshooting, figure out how many times you need it to cycle through before you do your collection point. All right, done with that. You understand how to do that. So now we're going to talk about being a jumper. A jumper is someone who starts the game in the server that they are in, and then they build up and stack up stuff. Maybe they'll go out and gather stuff from things like, well, looks like you can't gather from a gold mine at this level. So level 2 hunting ground. All right, cool. So if you have some troops, okay, occupy food. Okay, this is cool, but I kind of want to get out of it. I don't know exactly how. Okay. All right, so while you're waiting around as this little jumper, just stacking up stuff, you can send your troops out. Quick select, occupy. Okay, so they're gonna walk over there, and they're gonna gather the stuff, whatever, blah 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 blah, and then you can go back to doing what you were doing. They're gonna gather really quick on this game. That's pretty cool. Do that. I'm not sure if you can attack things at this level, at level 1. Chief, you can only send out 1 squads. Alright. So the people are coming back home. So since I had 1 squad, yeah, I don't know where my base is. Hold on. Let's go back in. Alright, so we have a wild boar next to us. We'll attack it. Alright, thank you for all this stuff I don't care about. Alright, and then we'll attack it. Alright, so they're going to attack it, and you can do this type of stuff and collect whatever comes from it. We'll see what comes from it, because I just downloaded this game today, but I know about these games a little bit to let you know a couple of things here. So whatever that was, whatever we got from there, let's see what it was. We'll go to our mail. We'll close this out. Maybe battle reports? No. System? No. Clan? No. Wilding. Okay, cool. So we got 1,000 wood times 3, 1,000 food times 3, and we got some. So those things are probably gonna get used up over time doing this automatic trick, but you can continuously get more and more. But you got some more chief experience, and let me see. You lost 1 troop. Not too big a deal though, but you got some stuff. out of this. So you got some stuff you can begin to stack up, and you can switch back and forth. Actually, those things won't be used. Those are going to be stacked up in your items here. So you'll just stack those things up in your items and continuously stack those up. And if you start running low on wood and you need to restack that up, you can just switch over to the food items or wherever they are. You know, these guys here. You can switch over and use those food items. So let me see. So now, you know, we're over 300 experience. We were at like 2 something before. And as you can see, you will slowly level up your hero or your chief, and you can do this in your sleep. And that's the beauty of this technique. So what you'll do as a jumper is you can level up to level, you know, higher level, but I believe that you lose your beginners your newbie teleport, your newbie migration teleport thing. I believe that you lose it here. I'll check. I think you lose it at level 6, or maybe it's level 8 or 9. So you'll lose it at level 6. So don't level up over level 6 if you want to keep that. But if you level up to level 2, your timer starts for your newbie teleport. If you stay level 1, you don't have a timer on your newbie teleport for it to expire. So your newbie teleport will give you like 72 days or 71 days, and then you'll have to use it, or else you can't go to a new server. So what you'll have to do is either stay level 1 to give you all the time that you need. You won't be a target to anybody. You know, you might get attacked. I'm not going to say you're not going to get attacked, but you might get attacked if you're, you know, level 1 with like a lot of power. They might be like, what's this, and hit you or something like that and take your resources. But everything was free anyway, so maybe you'll have to wait a day to continue this, but it's okay. It's not that big a deal, because you don't really lose anything. They can't steal your chief, and if you maintain, let's see what this does. This raider camp. What's this? Barbarian camp. What's that do? Wait, train. What's this? Archery range, clan chamber. Oh, I think it's these right here. Healers. Okay. Info. All right. So if they attack you, and if you keep your troops at 2,000 or lower, or plus 500, I guess. I guess it can hold 2,500. So if you keep 2,500 troops, you'll never lose troops to enemies. So you'll keep your KDR kind of down. So that's pretty much how you do it. And then once you, maybe you can complete some events, maybe you can complete some tasks. Maybe you have a big account that's like your farm account. You make a farm, and then you can just transfer yourself resources or whatever. Give yourself stuff that you need. Just keep stacking the small account. And then transfer to a new server to dominate that server. But before you jump over there, I recommend building lots of troops or training lots of troops. Not too many, because you don't want to waste your resources and stuff and their speed ups and everything on the boosts that level 1 gives. Level 1's not going to give you as good of boosts as, let's say, level 10 is going to give you, or level 20 or 30 or whatever, however high these levels go on this game. So I'm sure that as you progress in the game, things get you get better returns on the resources that you're spending when you're training troops and stuff. So maybe train a couple 100,000 troops, maybe train 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. However many troops you train is going to be more than anybody in the new server, except for the people who buy a bunch of stuff on day 1. But you can also look at it like this. Maybe you want to be a spender, but you don't have a whole lot of money to spend on it all the time. Maybe you have a lot of money to spend over time. Maybe you just really are a whale in this game and you have a whole bunch of money and you can just blow a bunch of money in the game. This will work for you too. You can, maybe there's other whales out there. Maybe you can spend $2,000 on this a month or a week, and there's a guy out there that can spend $5,000. Well, what you'll do is you'll be level 1 and you'll just stack up packs. You'll buy packs, you'll buy packs, you'll buy packs, assuming that these packs are good for everyone. Well, it looks like Once you get level 2 is when you can start buying packs. So you can't buy packs at level 1. Doesn't look like it. If you can, maybe you'll find a way to do it. But level 2, you can do it. So you have those 71 days to buy a whole bunch of packs and get ready for the new server. Buy a whole bunch of packs, a whole bunch. And then you can stack them up and buy them slowly at your own leisure. And then you don't have to keep up with other people spending. So that's a good thing. So that's about it. You guys, thank you so much for watching the God Factory's video. And make sure to like and subscribe. Just a quick recap before I get out of here. The goal is to increase your hero or your chief, increase their level while you're small and not a target, and then move over to a new server if you want to be a jumper. If you're not trying to be a jumper, you can just level up your hero. Or your chief. Just level them up at whatever level you are, as long as you can do a free upgrade on these buildings. Just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. I highly recommend using automation, and probably don't talk about it in the game. But anyway, because I don't know the rules on this. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching the God Factory's video. Elises is out of here.